Started streaming. Timer's running. Where did YouTube chat go? Oh my good gosh. Come on, brain. Let's go. Gotta do it over here. Stop streaming. Motorhead. Okay, I see some stuff going on here. Can you guys let me know if this is working? I'm having a real tough time setting this up today. It's giving me grief. I need to get rid of that. There we go. Motorhead, are you there? Or did I lose you from a few minutes ago because I took off on you? I apologize if I did. I don't know if I see myself live here. I'll see if I can find myself on the other channel here. Or other monitor. Says I'm sending, but I don't see anything here. Oh, there we are. There I am. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. I know this is working. I apologize that I kind of jumped in and I jumped out. I was just having trouble with the software and getting things to work properly. I think I've got it now. Or wait. No, where did I go now? Here. Oh. Okay. Weird stuff's going on. Weird stuff on the computer. Don't touch the mouse, I think it says. So, Jamie from the Marine Doctors YouTube channel, and we are live. I know I might have missed you, Motorhead. I apologize. I need to stay on camera. I haven't done this. I used to do Twitch stuff, so gaming and whatnot for a long time, and yeah, it's been a while, folks. So what I wanted to start off with was, if you guys remember, there were some engines that I had at the shop that were fixed at another dealership, but actually weren't fixed. And let's not call it a dealership. Let's just say it was at a mechanic's place out of town. Anyway, I got both the engines running properly. I guess there was a third engine that I didn't fix. They didn't have the money to fix it, so we just let that one go. But the one that came in, the 175 Johnson that didn't have the carburetor jets, I ordered them, I put some in, I put larger jets in, and I haven't heard back whether or not it's running or not. I assume it is because it ran fine at the shop. But what I wanted to talk about was I ran into another issue with it while I was trying to fix it, and that was the starter. So the starter itself was, well, burnt out. It let out electric smoke, okay? And what I wanted to talk about was the fact that I diagnosed the starter as being faulty, and I boxed it up and I sent it back to our supplier. And a while back I got a reply from the supplier and said, well, it works. And I was like, but smoke came out of it and it was really, really hot to the touch. So then he says to me, well, we'll send it in and we'll see what they say. You know, it's just, why are people so untrustworthy when it comes to that type of thing? You know, if someone brings something into my shop and there's been an issue with it, well, there's been an issue with it. Why, outside of the guy just wanting money back, you know, there are people that do that, but for the majority of the time, most people come in and if they have an issue with something that they bought, they want to bring it back for warranty, and that's why warranty is in place. It doesn't necessarily have to have been installed by myself or one of my guys in order for warranty to apply. Even if the customer buys it himself and he takes it home and he hooks it up himself and it doesn't work, well, yeah, he might have done something bad or not bad, wrong, or there was just something wrong with the part to begin with, right? Take it for what it's worth, send it off to the supplier, and I don't think the supplier should be making that decision. It should be the person that's above them, right? Because if I sell something to someone, it's not up to me to warranty it. It's the people above me that I purchased it from or they purchased it from that should be supplying the warranty for said product, right? And, you know, stuff like that kind of just irks me a little bit because nothing should be said until such time as we know that it's warranted. Now, sticking with warranty, if an engine comes into the shop, for example, and it appears to be a warrantable item. Let's say a carburetor fouled up, or well, yeah, we'll stick with a carburetor. Carburetor went down. Ideally, within the first year, I think Mercury allows us to make a claim and repair it or replace it. Okay, if after that time, let's say we're into year 2, and it comes back for the same thing where someone has repaired a carburetor or we fixed a carburetor and they bring it back and it doesn't work, at that point we may replace a carburetor. But if this is a continual thing where someone keeps bringing a carburetor back and it's dirty, for example, each time, that's not a warrantable thing. That's a person just didn't spend the proper time, I guess, to winterize it properly, or have the knowledge to take it someplace to get it winterized so that that wouldn't happen. Things like that, they don't fall under warranty, right? And I'm feeling a little bit under the weather tonight, guys, and the stream's going to be short, and I appreciate anyone that watches or watches after. I do. But I'm feeling under the weather. I kind of sent out a memo earlier or commented on my channel here that I was feeling under the weather. Managed to pick up a cold. So my throat is probably going to start hurting at some time, and I'll have to pull the pin. So what did we do today at work? Today at work, I replaced 2 throttle bodies on a 50 and a 60 horsepower Mercury. Yep, common thing. I set the throttle bodies so that the IACs work properly, setting in at around 30%. I know there's a few videos on the website, or no, why do I say website? Old School, on YouTube that show me repairing those and replacing those. You can, if you're lucky, adjust them and have them work, but I haven't been too lucky with that, and unfortunately been able to pass that along to the customer. What else was I up to today? Oh, I did something good for someone yesterday. I did. A customer came in, and it was a lady, and she wanted winterizing done on her 75 Optimax, but she had budgeted a certain amount at the end of the year for winterizing, and there were some other issues that were problematic with the engine. So what I did was, I said, well, do you have a budget in mind of what you can spend? And she wouldn't give me a number. And I understand that, because women typically in this situation feel that you're going to take advantage of them. And if you say, well, or she said, sorry, $500, I would take the $500. But that's not what I did. This is what I did. I looked her in the eye and said, don't worry, I'll take care of you. So she needed a shifter shaft seal replaced. She needed the water pump water pump done. She needed the winterizing done. And I think that about sums it up. But in the end, it was probably going to run about $500, right, with labor and parts. So I took the engine into the back. I got to work on it. I did all the above mentioned things, and we charged her winterizing labor and gave her 20% off the parts. So she came in at a little over $200, right? It was one of those feel-good things. And we had some donuts sitting there that a customer had brought in, and I don't eat donuts because of gluten intolerance. So they were just sitting there, and I said, hey, you got your kids in the car? We're going to send some donuts with you as well. So we gave her a great deal on the repair. We gave her some donuts, and then I woke up this morning, and we had a fantastic Google review. So 5-star, yeah, it was great. It was great. It was really nice to read that. She really appreciated what we did for her, and I know that I can't do it all the time, but I really like to help people in certain situations where I can, right? Where it makes sense, and you know that they'll appreciate it. And it actually turns out that she's a city cop. So, hey, maybe she'll return the favor sometime. No, I don't expect that to happen. No. What else is going on? Oh, building's going to get painted. We have that yellow building. We're going to get it painted gray. We had some break-ins a while back where they had cut the fence to get through into our yard and then into the neighbor's yard. We're getting the fence replaced. Both of those, I think, are going to set us back about 10 grand in total, unfortunately, but you got to spend the money. And I think this time we're going to put the white slats in the fence, and that should hopefully stop people from being able to see through and come in and steal gas tanks and whatnot that they seem to want to do. I don't know. Why would someone come in and steal a gas tank? And like, the repair was going to be $1,000 on the fence. So there's $1,000 damage for $30 worth of gas. Like, what's wrong with people? Like, what are you going to do with $30 worth of gas? I don't know. Put it in your car and, what, go 25, 30, 40, 50, 100 miles? I don't know. Kilometers even? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, but I just wanted to try this out tonight. And, yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I'll get better at it. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been in front of the camera this way and on mic. So, yeah, I'll take and watch it back. I'll probably cringe at what it looked like. I know that's what happens. Maybe a better background, maybe better lighting, so on and so forth. You know, if you guys want to hear and want to chat about certain things, send it to me. You can do that in the comment section on, community section, I guess it's called, on the YouTube channel. And let me know what you guys want to hear. If you guys want specific topics, or if you want to talk about repairs, or hear about stuff that goes on at the shop, so on and so forth. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'd love to chat with you guys. Anyway, short one tonight, and I'll see you guys later.